Hello everyone and welcome to Blindfold Chess Training Day 22. Now, I've realized something. I made a big mistake. A massive mistake. For the past 21 days, I've probably been sleeping about 3 to 4 hours a day. And maybe that could be a reason that I'm struggling against these 1500 elo bots. We had a good position. I just forgot one pawn that last game. And that resulted in a loss. So to remedy this, yesterday I did sleep a good 8 hours. So what I'm going to do today is these blindfold puzzles. And if we get time, I'm going to go into a game as well. So let's see. Let's see if sleep makes a difference. Because all the experts say sleep is the number one thing you must do. And that's going to help you. So we'll see if they're right or wrong. Alright. I just realized I wasn't recording my chess screen before. I was just me talking. And the reason I'm wearing headphones is because I'm extra focused. I'm not getting any, any information transmitted through the headphones. It's simply just noise cancelling. So I might be louder than I normally am. Okay, intro. We're starting off with the puzzles we were continuing off with 2 days ago. We were doing 1 to 5, we did. And I think I got 3 from 5 right, 1 partially correct. So not bad. These are very hard puzzles. Let's go to number 6 now. And let's just start. So the way we run this is we look at the position, we close our eyes, and then we have to solve the puzzle. So we have to memorize what the pieces are in our minds, big brain, and then solve the puzzle. All right, we have a pawn on e4, pawn on c5, king on d5. Black has king on a8, pawn a6, pawn c7, pawn f7. All right, got it. Okay. So it's very clear to me that we're not playing for a win, I don't think. Because I don't see a way to even remotely win this game. It was king c6, king g8. Okay, king c6, let's say they push the pawn. a5, let's say I take. a4. King d7, a3. Now my pawn was on c5, I believe. Yeah. c6, b2, c7, queen, queen, king a2. There's no win there, but it's a draw. It's a draw. So I'm thinking king c6 seems like a good first move. Actually, even king c6, a4. No, it'd have to play a5. Their pawn's on a6. So king c6, a5. King b5. King b7. I take on a5. King c6, I go king b5. King c6, I go king b4. I defend my pawn. Where's my other pawn? e4, right? e4 covering the d5 square, so they can't go king d5. They have to play king d7 there. And that's a draw. Clearly a draw. Okay, so king c6 seems pretty good. Yeah, I think king c6 is just a move. Also, I think there's a cool stalemate trick. King c6 and let's say they don't push anything. No, maybe not. Okay, I think it's king c6. Yeah, okay, let's check the solution. It's king c6, king b8, e5. Okay, I don't know about e5. But yeah, that makes sense. I would have played something e5 there. Then after e6, f takes e6, it's stalemate. So they're saying this e5, king c8. Yeah, this was the stalemate trick I was talking about, but I don't think we had to get to it. But yeah, this was what I was talking about. These pawns cover this, and the king can't go anywhere. That's pretty cool. But I was also considering this an a5. Here I thought king b5 was fine. And I thought if king b7 I take, and king c6 I go king b4. And I think this is a draw as well. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's a draw. It's a draw. Okay, I think we got that right. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. And the next one is, okay, we have a king on c3, pawn a4, and the opponent has a king on e4, pawn b6 and a7. All right, e4, pawn a6, pawn b6, oh, a7, b6. We have a pawn on a4, we have a king on c3. All right, first logical move is king b4. King b4, they go king d5, king b5. They probably play king d4 there, trying to get after my pawn. King a6, they go king c5, I take, they go king b5, and I take the other pawn and it's a draw. So what am I missing? There's also an easy way to make this a draw, I just realized. You can just play a5, right? a5, if they take, you just hide in the corner. If they don't take, you push the king in. So a5, b5, king b4, king c5. No, king c6. And there I'm losing? Yeah, there I'm losing. So the only thing I can think of is the other line. Oh, I miscalculated, right? No, I can go there. Yeah. Okay, what if they don't follow me then? So what if after king b4 they go king d4? Or even they go king d3. So after king b4, after king b5 they go king c4. I go here, king a6. King b4 I take, they take. Yeah, what is this? I think just king b5 is winning, but it seems too obvious. Okay, let's go for it. It's either king b5 or king c4. It's either king b4 or king c4. Now, let me think about it again. I'll just look at the position quickly. So king c3, pawn a4, king e4. Okay. Actually, maybe not. Maybe king b4, they go a6. Oh, yeah, that throws a wrench into the works. Oh, that's actually really bad. Wait, we can't draw this. Okay, we can't do anything. Okay, we have to push the pawn. So you have to play a5, a5, b5, king b4, king c6. I mean king d5. What am I saying king c6 for? What am I even saying? They go a3. Okay. Let's restart. If we play the move a5, they will respond with a b5. If we play king b4, they will play a6. Now they have two passed pawns, or they have a passed pawn and they can't lose. Okay, so that's not right. But if I play the move a5, b5, a6, now we're talking. Yes. Now king comes to d5. King b4. King c6. King a5. Aha, aha. And now if they go king to... Now if they go king to c5, it's stalemate. Okay, got it. I got it. Yep, that's right. So the move is going to be a5. And if they push the pawn in, we push again. Now the king will come back, we will come back. The king will come back. We have to come in here so that now they don't have a move. They push the pawn, I take it. If the king comes here, it's stalemate. I believe that's correct. Yep, a5, here, yep, stalemate. Alright, got it. So I just had to look at the board a little bit for that one, but did get it in the end. Yeah, what I was calculating before was nonsense. I was calculating this. This is a draw, I'm pretty sure. But they aren't going to do this. They aren't just going to let you march into the position. They will just play a6 and you will lose. Okay, next one. Let's go. Okay, this is white to play and do something. Alright, we have pawns h4, h6, and a king on f8. They have pawns h5, h7, g7, king g6. Alright, got it. It makes like an Oreo. Kind of like an Oreo. And my first question is, why can't I take the pawn and push and make a queen? So if I do h takes g7, don't I just win? H takes g7. H takes g7. It is white to play, right? Yeah, it is white to play. Or is it black? Yeah, it's white to play. Oh. H takes g7, they're going to play this annoying move, which is king to h6. Now, if we make a queen, it's stalemate. If we make any other piece, I mean, we have to make a knight there, I guess. I guess we could make a bishop as well. Wait, that bishop would be on what color square? Our pawn is on h4. So that bishop would be... so g8 is going to be a light square. Our pawn on h4. Yeah, it's a light squared bishop and it's promoting to a dark squared diagonal, so it's going to be a draw anyway. So I have to make a knight. Yep, and I believe that's winning. So we make a knight. The king is forced to go to g6. We can go knight f7 check. Now, after the king goes... I guess knight f7 check, king f6 is kind of annoying. But I'm sure that's the solution. That's the only thing that makes sense. So we'll go with that. h6, g7, we make a knight. Oh, I was making a knight. Wait, it doesn't work. It's wrong. King g6, knight f7. Oh, knight e7 I meant. And king f6. I don't see a win here. And there isn't a win here. So I should have calculated a little bit further. That's my bad. King h6, king g8. You make a bishop? What in the world? Oh my god. Okay, this is insanely difficult. That was insane. I'm sorry, that is crazy. You don't even make a knight, you make a bishop. A knight is lost here? Really? Yeah, the king comes in. Six. Yeah. Wow. You make a bishop and you lure out the king from its diagonal. And now it's lost. Wow. Props to you guys if you got that. If anyone got that, that's amazing. Alright. Let's go with last one. Last one. It is going to be white to play and win. We have a bishop on c1, a pawn on b2, a pawn on h7, a king on g6. The enemy has a pawn on b3, a king on d5, a bishop on d4. Okay, got it. Can't promote, the bishop takes. So my first instinct is, what if I play bishop e3, attacking the bishop? Well, the bishop will drop back to h8, let's say. And there seems to be nothing there. Now the second most logical theme is to play bishop h6 and bishop g7 to root out the bishop and promote the pawn. Now if bishop h6, now I'm threatening bishop h7. I forgot what their king was. King d5, alright. h6, I'm threatening this. They could take the pawn, take here, promote. Okay, bishop h6, they can play bishop takes b2. Bishop g7, they have to take the bishop. We take back with the king, they push the pawn, we push the pawn, they promote, we promote. Oh, no, we promote, they promote. Right? Yeah, we promote second. No, we promote first. We promote first. So their king in that position. Well, let's start with their pawn. Their pawn would be on b1. Their queen would be on b1. Ours is on h8. Our king's on g7. Their king is where, d5. Yeah, that's just a draw. That's a clear draw. There's no way to maneuver the king such that I can take the queen. I mean, I could try, maybe queen d8 check. Nah, it's just not gonna work. Okay, that doesn't work. Ooh, actually, if the king were to be on c6 in that position, king c6, so I could play the same thing with bishop to g5, bishop f6. If the king were on c6, the king's on d5. Now I could maneuver the queen to some dangerous location. What am I saying? The king would be on f6, not c6. f6. Same thing I meant. No, but queen d8, if the king's on f6, it's in the way of the queen. So... Oh, I can do queen h5 check in that position? Now king e4 loses. King e4 loses to queen f5 check. And I win the queen. Now... oh, but then they have king to c4. King c4, I have no win. No, it's not winning. Alright, let me have a look at the position again. With fresh eyes. Yeah. Wow, okay, I think I got it. But I had to look at the board a little bit. No, even that doesn't work. Oh my god, what if I play a waiting move here? Like the answer could be king f5, that would be silly, but it could be silly stupid. Silly correct, no. If I had to guess, I would say bishop g5. Nope, it's king f. It's a waiting move. That is shocking. I don't know how anyone would get this. Oh, okay, you're promoting the pawn, actually, to be fair. Same idea, but here the king has to take the pawn. And if the bishop takes... are you serious? But why does the king have to travel? I guess you don't have anything else. Yeah, that makes sense. This is a tough one, very tough one. So those were some tough puzzles. Let me go to chessinsights.org now. And I wasn't gonna do this, but you know what? Apparently I have some good sleep. Experts say good sleep is good. And I say, give me that 1300 elo bot. I'm gonna get my revenge right now. You guys will see the moves on the board. I will destroy this bot. Head from toe. Is that what they say? Head from toe? Yes. E4, knight f6. I go e5. This is the Alekhine's defense. Knight d5, I go knight c3. This is an opening we've had. Knight takes c3, I play b takes c3, opening up the b file, playing d4 next. Knight c6, I play d4. Knight c6 isn't a great move. d6 is a great move. Here I play f4. e6 has been played. Here I play knight f3. And just so you guys see the board, here is the board. Not looking. Okay. They play a6, which is a tragic move. We play bishop d3, which is a good move. They play h5, which is a terrible move. We play castles, which is an okay move. Bishop e7. So far they have the knight on c6, pawn e6, bishop e7. And we have castled, knight f3, f4, e5, d4, c3, b2, c3, c2. Yeah. Now the next move I'm looking at is queen e2, queen e4. So let's go queen to e2. b5, okay. Does nothing. It kind of prepares bishop b7 though. I kind of want to play the move f5 for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, we have pawns on f4, e5, d4, c3, b2. I'll show you guys the board. Not b2, c2. And we have a rook on the open file, a knight on f3, queen e2, bishop d3, rook f1, bishop c1. They have b5, a6, d6, c7, e6, bishop e7, knight c6. So they're ready to castle, but they're not committing. And if I play f5, I'm going to be attacking the pawn on e6. If they take, I don't like that. Let's play bishop to e3. Castle. Okay, now we can play bishop f2. I don't know why I played bishop e3. It was a terrible move. Just play bishop f2 here. d5. Okay, now I can't play queen e4, which was my plan. But I can prepare the trick now. Okay, let's start with rook b1. Put the rook on the open file. Rook a b1. Bishop b7. Now that's a free bishop if the pawn was not in the way, which it is. But that bishop does nothing, stays at nothing. They need to play the move c5. If I play knight g5... If I play knight g5, that's a pretty good move, I think. Let's play knight to g5. My pawn is on f4. I should be fine. Bishop takes g5. F takes g5. g6. By the way, if they took that pawn with the queen, I would just, you guys see, I wasn't really concerned. I would have just continued to attack. So the queen is on e2, bishop d3, rook f1, bishop f2, knight is gone. I just traded it. So I have two bishops, one aiming at the king, a queen that's on e2 that stares at f3, g4, h5. Why can't I play queen? Oh, queen takes h5, g takes. Yeah. Wait a second, that pawn on g6 is just hanging. Bishop d3, e4, f5, g6. Pawn on g6 is hanging, I can take it. Just bishop g6, and then queen h5, and then I'm winning. It's mate. Bishop g6. I'm not missing anything. Their queen would be on d8. I'll show you guys the board. I'm not looking. So their queen would be on d8. They would have a knight on c6. e6, d5 played. The pawn on g6 should be... Oh, no. The pawn on g6 is not hanging. What am I on about? There's a pawn on f7. Oh, be careful, be careful. Now the move that's tempting me here is the move g4. And the point of g4, I just have to look where my bishop on f2 sees. So f2, g1, e3, d4. Okay, it stares directly at a pawn. If I play g4, hg, queen g4, now I'm really starting to attack. I think I have to play g4. Yeah, I think g4 is a good move here. Oh, g4 queen takes on g5. Nah, but I'm not concerned about that. Queen takes g5, I'll play king h2. Yeah, I'll play king h2 and I should be fine. I'll play rook g1 next. Let's play g4, queen e7. Queen on e7 looks where? To no man's land? Okay. Queen e7, queen f6. Okay, controls the same diagonal, does absolutely nothing. I take. She takes h5. Queen g5 check. Now I play king h2. Wait, I can't play king h2? Oh yeah, there's a pawn on h2. Yeah, I simply play king h1. Rook a b8. Now I can take on g6. I should be able to take on g6 here. hg6, knight d8. Now I should take on f7. I should be winning here. King comes to h8. Okay. I'll show you guys the board. So I can't see. Okay. So now, let's see what we can do. I think our bishop's on d3, bishop f2. We have a pawn h2, king h1. Bishop f2, bishop d3, queen e2. d5, e6. f7 is now gone for the opponent. Queen, that queen is on h5. No. That queen is still on g5. Now, what else in the position? I just realized the board was still on. Wait, take the board away. I don't want it. So why can't I play rook g1 here and simply win the game? I can. Do they have a check? I don't really care if they do. Rook g1. Queen h6. Where is my queen? Is it on e2 or e3? No, I never moved her from e2. So can I go queen to g4 here? Or I go bishop e3. Bishop e3, f4, g5, h6, queen e2 defends. Let's go bishop e3. Knight takes f7. Now I can take the queen, right? Just bishop takes h6 and I win the queen. Yep. Rook g8. So I hope you guys are keeping along. If not, it's fine. I'll show you the board now. You can continue from here. Okay, play. Yeah, okay, it's on play. Rook g8. Wait, they didn't even take back the bishop. Okay, here queen h5 seems pretty strong. Queen h5, rook g3. Just even rook takes g3 is fine. Knight g5. I don't understand. They're just giving me every piece. Rook takes g5. b4. And now bishop to f8 should be mate. Yeah, everything attacks the king. Bishop f8 is mate. Yep, GG. Okay, that's a good game. So sleep maybe does help a little bit. Who would have thunk it? Sleep is helping. That was a pretty crushing game. Quick analysis. Should I do an analysis? Yeah, you know what? How many minutes are we into the video? 30. All right, we can do a quick analysis of this one. So if you do play a good blindfold game, you should always be able to remember every move played because you're keeping track of everything. So I do remember every move, so we'll go through it. E4, knight f6, e5, knight d5. This is the same-ish variation, and we'll keep the engine on just to see if we did anything very wrong. They played knight c6 here, which is not a very good move, where I can reply with d4. After d6, I played f4, and they played the move e6. Here I played knight f3, I believe, and there they played a6, which is a pretty terrible move. It doesn't do anything. Here I played bishop d3. It's the top engine move. They played bishop to e7. Now you might be thinking, how does he remember all of this? And I'll tell you that if you play a blindfold game, start to finish, you know every single move. And this is how like really good players also know. When they're playing, they can know their game in detail because they analyze every single move. So they know every move they played. Here I castled, which I don't think was a great choice, but okay, it's not bad. And there they played some b5, I believe. Yeah. They played b5, and I was thinking about knight g5 here, and I was thinking about f4, but f5, but I didn't think it was any good. I played queen e2. Yeah. I played queen e2. They played bishop to b7. Then I played bishop e3 very regretfully. I don't like it. There they castled. I played bishop f2 to play queen e4 and go for checkmate, but they played d5 stopping me. And bishop f2 wasn't a good move apparently. A4, playing on the queen side was better. I kind of knew this intuitively, but I needed to checkmate the king because I just wanted to finish it quick. Here, they don't play knight a5, they play d5. Here I did play knight g5 actually, which I'm pretty proud of this move. No, they played h5 much earlier. Oh, I did miss a move, right? Here they, no, before I castled, they played h5. So they played h5 here. Castled, bishop e7, queen e2, b5. This is the line. Because I forgot about h4. It was such a terrible move. Here, bishop e3 castle, bishop f2. They played this move. I played knight g5. They took. I took back. I should have taken the pawn actually if I was looking at the position more carefully. And I said if they take, I'm pretty happy about that. Because I will just hunt open the position somehow. Yeah. So they played queen e7. No. They played g6. I played g4. And here I said if they take, I don't mind. They didn't. They played queen e7. Then I took. They took with check. I played king h1. They played bishop to b7. Something like this. I took. They didn't take back. They played some weird move. They played something like queen h6 or something random. I don't understand what they were actually doing. I think, but the knight came back. Did it come back to d? The knight came back to d8. No, but here I would have played rook g1. Doesn't make much sense. Maybe here they played queen h6. Take. Knight d8. But I think the bishop was on b7. Okay, I missed one move clearly. But after bishop to e3... No, here I took. I played bishop e3. No, I played rook g1. King h8. Bishop e3. They left this here to die. I think they pushed the queen here. Then I played bishop e3. Then they took. I took. They took. I played something like queen h5. Like the rook could somehow come on g6. And then I just checkmated from there. Essentially, this was the game. So not bad. Not great. But we won. We solved good puzzles. Made good progress. So to everyone saying... No, nobody said anything. But sleep is important. Sleep is apparently important. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 23. Because we're on the final stretch now. Alrighty guys.